This video message is for gay men and gay women, or if you are a same-sex attracted person in general. This message is for you. The title of this video message is Avoid Women Who Date Homophobic Men. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I am urging you to avoid women who date homophobic men. Stay tuned throughout the entire video message because you need to know this for your own safety and well-being. I am Giselle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. I provide my lesbian perspective. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my social media. My handle is at Giselle A. Wallace. I am on Instagram, Twitter, which is now called X. I'm also on TikTok and, of course, YouTube. Thank you for following and thank you for subscribing. And when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you are welcomed to join the Premium Tribe, which is my channel membership, by pressing the join button. Thank you for being here. Avoid women who date straight homophobic men. Avoid them at all costs. Here's why. It never fails. If there's a woman who seems nice, if she seems friendly, if she seems like she really cares about people, this is only a facade. This type of woman, she usually always says she has gay best friends. Or she'll make statements like, oh, I love everybody. But you need to be very wary of this type of woman. And the reason why is because she usually will always date or even be married. Some of these women are married to men who are very homophobic. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you need to be wary of these type of women. You need to be very careful. You need to avoid them at all costs. Avoid women who date homophobic men. Now, this is not exhaustive. I'm just going to give you two reasons. The first reason you need to avoid women who date homophobic men, and keep in mind they can be married to these type of men as well. Actually, many of them are. Have you ever met someone in person? Maybe you went to church with them, maybe you work with them, and she's always around gay guys. Maybe she has a gay bestie, and she seems like the type of person who is what they call, quote, gay friendly, end quote. But you begin to notice something about her. She always seems like she's an advocate for the gay community or the LGBTQ plus community. But this is surface level, because at some point, if you are a gay man, you need to really have a deeper conversation with these women who are always dating homophobic men. You really need to do some deep inspection. You need to research this kind of woman because something is off. And if your antennas are rising and your alarm clock is going off, please absolutely do not ignore these signals. They are there to protect you. They are warning you that you need to avoid this woman who is dating homophobic men. You need to avoid this woman who is marrying homophobic men. Here's why. She's always the kind of person who will come to you first. She always is quick to try to make a friendship with you. She pretends to be an ally, a supporter. She's always smiling in your face. And you usually will give her a chance, or you'll think, okay, well, I think she's pretty cool. She's my new homegirl. We'll hang out. And you have a good time. You go out to eat. Maybe you go to a club. Maybe you just always are just around each other, and people begin to see one, they see the other. So you're really close at this point. But people begin to start questioning your friendship. This especially happens with gay men and women who are straight. People start looking at you, giving you the side eye. And then you start wondering, well, why are people looking at us crazy? You may say, oh, people are hating on our friendship. But no, people aren't always hating on your friendship. Sometimes people know something about the person that you're hanging around that you don't. Or you are in denial about this friend of yours who is this woman who says she's with a man. But every time you are in the vicinity of her man, he gives you the stank look. He acts like he's angry all the time. He doesn't really want to be around you too much because you're a gay man. Or when she talks about her man, she always says subliminal things like, oh, my man, he's all man. Ain't no funny stuff about my man. All man. My man don't do nothing gay. He better not. When she makes statements like that, that's a red flag. Basically, what she's saying to you is that she will absolutely not tolerate being with a man who is same-sex attracted. She really thinks a real man is a heterosexual man. So although she'll hang around gay men, or she may say, oh, I have a gay bestie, she will never think that a real man is gay or bisexual. She is completely opposed to men being gay, but she won't tell you that. She'll pretend like she's accepting of you. Why? Because you do things for her that she likes. Maybe you give her fashion advice. Maybe you are always complimenting her, praising her, admiring her as a gay man. Maybe you always give her a confidence boost. Maybe you give her advice about men all the time. Maybe she uses you as her down low detective. I'll repeat, maybe she uses you as her down low detective. See, a lot of these straight women nowadays, they're only hanging out with gay men because they know gay men will protect them from other gay men or bisexual men. They know that you like men, of course. So she wants to make sure that she never ends up with a gay man or a bi man. So she knows that you're going to help her out in that area. You're a good friend for that. The reason why gay men need to have deeper conversations with these women who are always with homophobic men is because you really need to know her true intentions for being around you. If you find yourself always doing favors for her, always just glorifying and praising her, if you find yourself always being the one who's standing up for her, but she's never standing up for you, that's the kind of woman you need to avoid. So you need to start having deeper conversations, because this woman, she's a very surface level type of person. She only enjoys having a good time. She only enjoys you being the one who's fawning over her. Of course, she knows that you're gay. You're not complimenting her because you want to sleep with her, but she just loves the attention that you give her. She loves the confidence boost, but she also likes being around you because you are her down low detective. And she makes it seem like, oh, I have this wonderful gay bestie. He's always got my back. He's always protecting me. He's always looking out for me. Well, yes, you absolutely are. And here's the thing. These women who are heterosexual or straight women, even though you are a gay man, she still knows or looks at you like, well, I know you're gay, but you still need to protect me. In other words, you always need to stand up for her. You need to protect her at all costs. You need to be willing to sacrifice every relationship you have, even the relationship that you have with your mother, in order to be in her life. She's very self-centered. She's very selfish. In sum, with number one, you need to start having deeper conversations with this woman that you're hanging around. Because if she's always dating men who are homophobic, if she's always with men who she says subtle things that imply that she really doesn't like gay men, but she'll tolerate them because of her own selfish interests, you need to start having deeper conversations. Because when you have these deep conversations, you're going to see who she really is. She's not going to like you questioning her when really you're not questioning her. You're getting to know her. She's not going to like the deeper questions. She's not going to like to be confronted. But you need to have these deeper conversations. Let me give you a real life example. I remember working with this duo of a friendship. She was a heterosexual woman. She was married to a man who was heterosexual, and her man was extremely homophobic. And it turns out she was extremely homophobic as well. And she had a guy friend on the job. He was gay, and they were tight. They were always with each other. And she would always say real homophobic stuff on the sly. But the gay guy would never say anything. He would never stand up for himself. He would never even stand up for other gay men. He would just let her say whatever she wanted. One time, I could tell she was trying him because, see, a lot of these women, they get a kick out of being in control of this friendship that she has with this gay man. She loves being right all the time. She wants to have the upper hand. She wants to always have everything her way, like it's Burger King or something. She will say things like, you know what, I mean, it's cool if you're gay, but don't bring that kind of stuff around kids. Now, this is a real life situation. They had this conversation. I was not in the conversation. I was sitting in front of them. I was at work. I was working, but they were behind me and I could hear the conversation. And she said, it's all right if you gay, but don't bring that stuff around kids. I got kids. My husband don't play that. And that's all she said. And all I heard was dead silence. And I knew he was there, the gay guy. He didn't say nothing at first. And then he sounded hesitant. Then he went on to say, he said, yeah, you right. Yeah, kids, they shouldn't be exposed to gay guys. And she started laughing. Like, yeah, that's right. And then he started laughing. When I tell you I was so disgusted with these people. But it's stuff like that that is so terrible. Like these type of gay men, they're not confident in who they are. They're really not being truly gay men. And what I mean by that is, yes, you know they're gay. Yes, they say they're gay. They seem like they're confident in their own skin as gay men. They're openly gay. But these men struggle with their sexuality. These men feel inferior to heterosexual men. And you can tell by the type of women that they hang around. They hang around women who are very homophobic. They hang around women who date and marry homophobic men. So when you have conversations, don't keep it at surface level fun stuff all the time. You need to get really real with these friendships that you have with these women because you need to know who you're dealing with. Now, once you find out that she's not who she claims to be, then the ball is in your court as a gay man. You need to decide whether or not you're going to continue to remain friends with this type of woman. If you choose to remain friends with her, then you are the type of gay man who condones homophobia. You are the type of gay man who is actually creating these type of women to be around other gay men and think that everything is all right. In other words, you are allowing people to be homophobic. You are giving people the approval that it is okay for you to call me your friend. I can be your gay friend. You can disrespect me, and I'll still be there for you 100%. This absolutely needs to stop. Moving on to number 2. This is more so for women, same-sex attracted women. You can be a lesbian woman, you can be bisexual, pansexual, demisexual, however you identify, you are a same-sex attracted woman. You need to be very wary of women who date homophobic men or who marry homophobic men. Here's why. You could actually be completely platonic in your friendship with this woman. She's a heterosexual woman. There's no physical attraction. You are sincerely just being a friend. But this woman, she acts like you are cool with her. But you notice that on certain subjects or topics, it may be direct or indirect. Many times it's very indirect, because women will do very subtle they will say subtle things, they will do subtle things, but you need to be alert at all times. You need to pick up on these kind of conversations. And they'll say stuff like, well, I think, women should be good friends, but I don't know, like, how you can live with a woman, because, women are just so catty all the time. I don't know how y'all do it, but okay. Or she'll make statements like, don't you ever want a man sometimes? Girl, you missing out on having a man. I mean, I know you a lesbian, or girl, I know that you bisexual? Okay, so like, why don't you just choose a man? Like, I mean, what's the point of being with a woman when you could just be with a man, girl? I mean, what is giving? Anytime you hear a woman make statements like that, as a same-sex attracted woman, that is a red flag. That is a woman who lets you know that she is homophobic without telling you that she's homophobic. It's like she's double-minded. She's basically very deceiving. She tries to make it look like she understands why you are a lesbian, or she tries to make it appear she's all right with you being bisexual. But you really need to listen to the underlying message. She's insulting you, but at the same time, it's like it's showing as if she's down for you as well. So it's very conflicting, it's very deceptive, it's very manipulative. So these type of women are heterosexual women who will make it appear that she accepts you, but she really does not support you at all. So why is she in your life? Well, usually she's in your life because you do something for her. Maybe you are her client. Like, I always talk about, like, going to salons or going to a beauty shop, for example, maybe going to a nail technician. She probably is your hairstylist. She probably does your nails, for example, and she's heterosexual. She's always willing and ready to talk about her man who is homophobic, and he's homophobic, but you kind of are like, well, maybe she's not homophobic, but he is. Let me tell you something right now, ladies. If a woman is married to a man or dating men who are homophobic, she's also homophobic, because who you keep company with is who you are. They think the same. When heterosexual women are with heterosexual men, they start thinking a lot like heterosexual men. They emulate the man that they are with. They are in agreement with that man. So she may appear to be someone who is not against lesbians or bisexual women, but she only does that to keep up airs because you do something for her. So you're paying her to get your hair done. So you're paying her to get your nails done. You do that for her. So that's why she acts like she's cool with you. But when you start hearing subtle statements that make you want to give her the side eye, don't ignore it, ladies. She's telling you she's homophobic. Heterosexual women and gay women really don't hang in the same social circles. And if they do, it's rare. Not every heterosexual woman is homophobic. There are some heterosexual women who really are genuinely fine with anyone who is within the LGBTQ plus community. So I do want to say that because I know some and you know some. But this message is just focusing on those women who are always dating or married to homophobic men. Avoid them at all costs. Stop giving your money to these people. I don't care if she does your hair great. You can find somebody else who can do your hair even better. I don't care if you like the way she styles your nails. You can find a nail technician who is more talented. I actually recommend, and this is for all people, gay, lesbian, bisexual, or LGBTQ plus, trans, whoever you are, support LGBTQ plus businesses. Stop going to these heterosexual people who don't want you there. They're only going to provide a service or a product for you because they want your money. That's it. And then I'm going to also give you some other advice, ladies. You want to be careful of women who always date and marry homophobic men. Here's why. A lot of these women, they are straight. Absolutely. But some of them, they're struggling with their sexuality. A lot of these women are DL. They'll come on to you, but don't take that as a compliment. Don't fall for the okie dokie because she's homophobic. She will never be truly accepting of you, and she doesn't even accept herself. Like, she's in denial. She is living a facade. She's acting like a heterosexual woman, but yet she's coming on to you and you're lesbian. You are bisexual. Like, she's chasing you down, but she got a man and he hates gay people. Why would you want to link up with a woman like that? Just think about it. Now, to recap, the first reason why you need to avoid women who date homophobic men and who are married to homophobic men is because this was really for the gay men. You need to start having real conversations with her. Stop playing all the time. Stop trying to have a good time all the time with these women. You need to get to the bottom of who she is. And when you do, you are going to realize that that woman is really not your friend. And you need to stop allowing her to use you as an accessory. Period. Number 2, this was more for the same-sex attracted women, lesbian women, bisexual women, pansexual women, demisexual women. And I gave you two main tips. The first one is it's platonic. You are just being a friend with this straight woman, but she acts like she's there for you. She acts like she's cool with you being lesbian or fluid, but she's double-minded. She gives you this support. It's fake support. But in the next minute, she's criticizing you, or she's letting you know subtly that she's really not with the gay stuff in women. And then on the other hand, the second tip, a lot of these women, yeah, they may be straight, but they also could be women who are struggling with their sexuality, and they're trying to sleep with you. Because a lot of these women try to experiment with women, but they want to do it on the cool. You know, they DL. Avoid them. Don't look at it like a compliment. Don't waste your time. She's not worth it. She will never acknowledge you. She will never accept you. She is completely in utter denial about who she is. And she even has a man who doesn't even like gay people. Avoid women who date homophobic men. Now, I'm going to give you a tip for everybody. Where do you usually spot these kind of women? If you don't meet them in person, like maybe at church or at work, or when you go and get yourself taken care of, whether it's your hair or nails, or, you know, fashion-wise, clothes, jewelry, shoes, etc. Usually you will find these type of women in those spaces. The other kind of space you will find her is usually on social media. Easy. And here's how you can find them. If it's not her on social media, like if she doesn't have her own social media account and she's like always on social media, maybe as an influencer, her husband is, or her man is, and he's like an influencer. He's always, every chance he can get, he's always disrespecting the homosexual community or the LGBTQ plus community. He's a gay basher. Gay people are always in his mouth. Oh, I know who his wife is. I know who his girlfriend is. And you know her, maybe in real life, or you know of her. He's always just trashing gay people. Don't ever think that, oh, well, that's just him, but his wife isn't like that. No, she's the same way. You can't be with someone that close of a relationship without them rubbing off on you. Just be careful. It's time for you to avoid these women at all costs and protect yourself. You cannot really enjoy your life, honor yourself, have dignity and self-love and self-respect by continuing to place yourself in positions where you are around these type of women. They are snakes in grass. Stop giving them your money. Stop giving them your time, and stop allowing them to think that it's okay for them to disrespect you in your face because you are gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, or LGBTQ+. You have to stand up for yourself because they are not going to stand up for you. They're going to throw you under the bus. So there you have it. Avoid women who date homophobic men. I am Giselle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my social media. When you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you are welcome to hit the join button. Join the premium tribe. I will have content and resources for LGBTQ+ people, which is not for the public. Thank you for being a member. To all of my existing members of the premium tribe, the premium believers, and the premium lesbians, thank you. God bless you, and stay true to yourself and be careful of the company that you keep.